from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the New York Yankees. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. First pitch coming your way next. And the batter now, Jacob Young. Outside low, and we're underway.
First pitch, 7:07.
And another ball.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
That one fouled off. Two and one now. Swinging a foul out of play.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Stone Garrett, the next to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Evaldi, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Shohei Ohtani stands in now and watches strike one. In the dirt, and the count even 1-1. Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Altuve slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Back after this on the show. Back in New York and towing the slab, Joey Cantillo. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Jose Altuve, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Ball.
Fought off foul. Out to short. Throws across the diamond. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Blake Perkins in the box with one away as he takes ball one. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. So now 1-2.
1-2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. And that's in there for strike one. Just missed. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Kirk makes the grab, and that's the inning. We head to back in the Bronx. New inning getting started. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Evaldi back to work. Now one missed. Upstairs. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Check swing, called strike. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
So now 3-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one ripped. Castellanos makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
First pitch misses. Nimmo in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. And there's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
now
off
Machado
for the
up here.
Yankees, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Popped up. Caglione under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he's going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That one laced to center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
1 down. Now it's JD Martinez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Martinez launched a homer in his most recent game. That one in there across the letters. Late with the swing there.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
To third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So digging in, Kyle Higashioka.
1-0.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Jorge Soler at the plate and takes high there. And that's in for a strike. And 1-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Just missed. On the inside corner for a strike.
Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Runner on at first with one gone. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And that one in the air center field. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Grounded out his first time up. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
In the dirt. And that one hit to first, and it gets by him.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So up next, Blake Perkins. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. It's there, and that's a great play. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Swing and a foul straight back. And that one fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the dirt, and that is ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 2-2 on the way. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's down and away.
Full count.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Stepping in, Jack Caglione. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. And another ball.
2-0 the count.
One out, base is empty.
Hook. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Alejandro Kirk, the next Cub to hit. And that's in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. The throw to third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Back to the top of the lineup, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jacob Young struck out swinging his first time. Down and away for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Two on, 1 out. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Castellanos settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He'll score in the sac fly. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So 2 down now, and here is Stone Garrett. Grounded out to short in his first trip. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Hit in the air, left field, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Josh Bell. First offering, and it just misses.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung on, belted. Nimmo going back on it. That'll make it out of here. He jacks that one out to left. Third home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Castellanos in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Way high.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Throws to second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. One out, runner at second. Here is J.D. Martinez. Reached on an infield single his first time. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. He's already homered in this game. Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself. Out. They limit the damage here. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo. And that's outside.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
1-1.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. And it's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Yankees up by 3. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's inside.
2-2.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Misses, and that's ball 3.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Candelario leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground right side. The throw to first. And Albies is retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
Now
Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next for the Cubs, Brandon Nimmo.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Fastball for a strike. Ball one there. And a pitch. And that one missing low. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Headed down the line. Bogarts towards the line. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. 1 hit, 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. The Yankees 4 and the Cubs 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Jorge Soler.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
And that one is in the dirt. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Lucas Sims up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Soriano warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he hasn't
1
quite
ball,
settled
1
in
strike.
out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here comes
Now
Xander
batting,
Bogaerts.
shortstop,
Flying to
Xander
center his first time. He's 0 for 1. In for a strike. 0-1. Line to left. And foul ball. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2. Swings through that.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Ball. 1 ball. 2 strikes.
Out to center. Young makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 4. The Yankees 4 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Eovaldi back to work. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ball 1.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with a fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Caglione batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
0-2.
That one not close. Going to count 1 and 2.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
The Yanks leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
One out, runner at second. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That clips a corner. That's a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So digging in, Jacob Young. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Caglione at third. Kirk at first. 1 gone. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Outside low. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside. 1st and 3rd, 1 down. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Late swing, fouled off. Ground ball right side. Altuve. That ends the frame. 2 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Cubs 1.
Now pitching for
back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, George Soriano.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Blake Perkins stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one. Perkins, 28 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2015.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
And that's way high. Full count, 3-2. That one the other way. In plenty of time to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Josh Bell. He's already homered here in this one. Slider misses outside. So 2 balls and no strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Two.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
1 down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's towards center. Young settles under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Manny.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is
That's a ball.
inside,
Take
and
your
it's
base.
ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Now
about.
batting, the right fielder, Nick
Castellanos at the plate now.
Castellanos.
Slider right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1-1.
In the dirt, blocked. To second, and he's out. That ends the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Hit in the air, center field. Perkins hauls it in, and there's one away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jeimer Candelario. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Dauri Moreta getting ready to go. Slayton also getting ready. And that's in the dirt. The Cubbies trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
He swings and fouls one off. Not
1-2.
close with that one. 1-2 to count.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
2 outs. And now 2-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Higashioka up with it to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning.
Yankees,
and stepping in for the Yankees, Nick Castellanos.
Castellanos.
Headed towards the corner. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. J.D. Martinez stepping in now for the Yankees.
Outside.
Just missed. Castellanos leads off second with nobody out. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Back there. Got all of that one. He hammers one out to right. His 19th home run of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 6-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Luke, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Higashioka up for the third time and takes ball one. Pitch misses. Ball two.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Just off the outside edge. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's ball 4.
That's a ball. Take your base.
Now batting, left fielder, Jorge.
Jorge Soler up at the
Soler.
plate. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Soler with just 1 more homer to reach the 200 career mark.
Ball.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
And that drops in for a strike. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll get down for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
First and second, no outs. Bogarts getting ready to hit. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And yes, he offered at it. First and second here, no outs. That one missed.
Too low.
Swing and a foul straight back. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Full count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. No outs. Runners at first and second. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Altuve stands in now, looks at that one inside. Two on, 1 out. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a ball evens the count.
2-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Perkins in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Yep.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Scott Alexander.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Leading off, Brandon Nimmo.
Alexander.
On the ground at first. He steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And up next for Chicago, Zach Neto. The shortstop takes the ball. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Caglione, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That's a ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Center field, Perkins under it, and that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lucas Sims.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Bell in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Now batting, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
And that's down and away. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Michael Grove, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Hee-haw!
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Castellanos in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Inside, almost got him.
No.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
The 2-1. That one is upstairs. That's in there. Full count now.
Full count.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side in the 7th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Yu Darvish.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Kerr in the box again, takes a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Verlander, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Young stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Just missed.
2-0 to count.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Garrett, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
1 strike.
into center. Altuve on the move. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
1-1.
In the dirt. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. Late that time, it's strike 2. Kirk, the runner at third. Young on second. Garrett on at first with nobody out. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. It's 6-3.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That does it for you, Darvish. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. First and second, no outs. Jamer Candelario, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3.
Moreta.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
This to third, down the line, and it's foul. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him! And that is a big first out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Albies in the box now. Take strike 1. Pitch misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Full count.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The tying run at the plate. On the ground to first, but it kicks foul. And they're all loaded up.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Brandon Nimmo, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Little chopper rolls foul. So they're all loaded up. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Bell on the move. Reaches for it, but it's foul.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
And now 1-2. Flares the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Neto in the box now. Takes strike one. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One runs in. A second scores as well, and now they trail by 1.
Always feels amazing getting a job done. When
and now the first baseman, Jack Caglione.
Number 31, Leo Hendrick.
Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. Got the bat going too soon, it's strike two. And a swing and a miss, beat him with a fastball. Back here in New York, J.D. Martinez stands in.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
And he takes a strike. Action in the pen down there. Michael Grove up and throwing.
No, outside.
And that one is downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. On the ground to third. And that's a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Way back there. And it's out of here.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Higashioka stands in now and watches strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Top of the zone for a called strike. And that one popped in the air left field. Nimmo makes the grab on the run. And next for New York, Jorge Soler. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Candelario on the first. 2 away. 2 outs. Base is
batting,
empty.
the
It's Xander
shortstop,
Bogaerts
Xander
now. 0 for 3 with 2
Bogaerts.
strikeouts and a flyout. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
No ball.
2
strike.
down, base is empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Didn't quite have enough. J.D. Martinez just delivered another dinger. Last chance coming up for the Cubbies. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk. Popped up. That one gets down for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Young in the box now. Takes strike 1. Bunting for a hit. Altuve. Off balance feed. There's 1. So up now for Chicago, Stone Garrett. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Tying run at the plate. Fly ball to right. Castellanos. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Shohei Ohtani, the next Cub to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. First pitch misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. The Cubs down to their final strike. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Full count.
In the dirt. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Popped up. Bogaerts in position. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the series opener here at home.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.